The
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Braxton.
Hey,
Hey,
morning.
how are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Good. Doing good. How are the first few weeks of school going?
Uh, they're good. It feels like we've been in a little longer than public school.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's flying by, of course,
I bet your
Uh,
brain's going in 2,000 different directions.
it
So
is.
we appreciate your
Yeah,
time.
yeah, absolutely. Glad to be here.
Yay.
Well, good. And y'all know tonight's the mullet bucket.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
right.
let's go.
Yeah.
Exciting.
That's exactly right. It's exactly
Go
right.
West.
East versus West at West tonight.
What'd you say, Brax?
I said go West.
Yeah.
I got
love
friends in both. I'm impartial, but I got friends in both.
Of
Us
course.
too. Us too.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, Meg, would you like to introduce Braxton?
I would love to. So, you guys might recognize Braxton from, the various activities he's involved in around town, but also, this is his second time joining us on Coffee with MC.
Yes.
It's about a very special event that we're excited to learn more about. It's the Fins and Feathers kind of fundraiser. It's a dinner, and it's in support of the Buddy McKeel Scholarship. So we're really excited to have you here, hear your connection to the cause, and to just learn more about it.
Yeah.
That's right. So Braxton, can we start with what is your connection to the McKeel family and to the Buddy McKeel Scholarship Foundation?
Yeah. So my connection with them is Buddy. Buddy was a really good friend of mine. We went to church together, and his parents actually went to another church. He ventured out on his own and showed up at my church, and ended up being placed in my community group. And we just hit it off instantly. He was a young guy, in a relationship as a young guy, very similar situation to what my wife and I had been in just a few years before. And so we just hit it off, and we had similar interests, and we became friends. And then my connection with the scholarship program, when he passed tragically in May of 2021, I reached out to his family, who I didn't really know at the time, and instantly became very close with them through all of this. And they asked me just to kind of be a part of some of the things that were happening in his service, and then after his service, when they came up with the idea for the scholarship, they've asked me to since then be on the board and things like that. And I just can't say no to them. They're the sweetest family that have just, I can't say no to a lot of people, but
that's true. That's a fun fact about
they
you.
just have the purest hearts, and just the mission for what they're doing I think is very unique, and it makes it fun to be a part of. And like I said, just they got hearts of gold. So
Absolutely.
So be involved
Braxton,
as much as they want to be.
I love that. So tell us a little bit about, Buddy, as you mentioned, was tragically lost in May of 2021. He's no longer with us. And so this is in memory of him, and it's a scholarship foundation that specifically is for the children of first responders. Is that right?
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
Great.
Yeah. And so what the kind of the reason behind that was, Buddy was, born and raised in Carteret County. His family's been here for literally centuries. I got to hear a lot about their history when I was hanging out with them a lot when it first happened. And they have family tracing back for, forever. So it's a cool kind of family story. But Buddy's dad actually runs a company that works on the vehicles of all the first responders in Carteret County. And so he's very connected with all the first responders, police, fire department, everybody. So Buddy was always around those guys, working with his dad, and just gained a really good appreciation and connection with them. And so Buddy really just had a huge respect for first responders, that was kind of built in him by his parents. And so there's nothing out there like this scholarship that kind of offers specifically to this group of people. And so they just thought, with Buddy's appreciation and respect for them, and with what his dad does for a living, it was just a cool combination of those things. And it was targeting an audience that really just never really gets talked about. And so, that was kind of the heartbeat behind of it, the reason for them doing it for that specific group.
So Braxton, what can you tell us about, so there've been 2 graduating classes of kids, right, who've been positively impacted by the Scholarship Foundation. Can you tell us anything about the impact it's had?
Yeah. So I think originally it was, we're going to give one kid a scholarship with the money we raise. And then so much money was coming in. They were like, let's just bless as many kids and families as we can.
Oh, cool.
It speaks to their heart and the reason why we're doing this. And the first drafts of notes in the first year was 8 different kids, so 8 families that were represented, and $24,500 were provided in scholarships. And that was the first year, which really wasn't even a full year.
Right.
Really kind of 6 months, to be honest. And so in the second year, the second year last year, it was $38,000 for 7 different families. So it's 15 kids with over $60,000 raised and given to them. And for them to go further their education, whether that be in college or trade school or whatever it is they're trying to do, they're supporting just anything they're doing after school, work wise or education wise. So it's, I mean, $62,000 plus in 2 years is incredible. We're just excited
what a
to see
legacy. Right. Yeah. Okay. So Braxton, now you guys are exactly 1 week before the biggest fundraising event for the foundation, right? That you guys do every year. And it's the Fins and Feathers event. I went to it last year. It was so great. Friendly Market did all the food. Oh my God. I mean, it was so awesome. Good. And the speakers were incredible. It's at One Harbor. And so, you know, I know that a lot of the tickets have sold out. What's still available and how can folks still get involved between now and next Friday?
Yeah, so last weekend they did the My Buddy's Farm dove hunt, and it raised like $5,000 in a day, and so that's just like another kind of side thing to do with the pig picking and things like that. But yeah, you're right. This is the Fins and Feathers event is the like big one for them each year, where they definitely raise the most money. There's all kinds of things, like you mentioned. There's dinner, which is awesome. Friendly Market's providing it again. There's a keynote speaker, Mindy Fitzpatrick is speaking, who is just incredible. Awesome. Just such an awesome personality to have.
Absolutely.
And a really close friend of the family too, which makes it even more special. And her son and Buddy grew up together. So it's definitely a unique and special situation for her to be speaking. But yeah, there's dinner, there's auctions, there's raffles that are given out. There's a gun on raffle again this year, which those tickets are sold out already. But then there's also just the table where you can bid on different things, the silent auction where you can bid on all kinds of things. Last year I got like swim lessons for my kids at Sports Center.
Oh my gosh, cute.
Yeah, I wrote down the most money.
Oh, great.
So yeah, we still haven't used them, but we're going to, you know. But yes, it's a ton of different things you can put in bids for. And then they sell all sorts of merchandise, which this year they have new merchandise as well, which I'm not supposed to tell you about, but there's more than just t-shirts and hats and all that. And so then they have kids too. My little kid runs around in his Buddy McKeel Scholarship shirt. It's the cutest thing. So yeah, it's
my husband wears his a lot too. I love that.
Yeah. And the hats are great. I mean, it's just a night that, you know, sure, like it's merch and it's prizes and it's, you know, an event, but man, it's just a really cool way to honor Buddy. And if you knew him, you loved him, and it's an awesome way to just kind of continue on his legacy of servant-heartedness and just being a good friend, honestly. So
that's awesome. That's so good. Braxton, where can folks get tickets? Is there a website they can go to, or should they go to the Facebook page? What do you suggest?
So they are on sale at the Boardwalk Screen Printing office, and at the Friendly Market. So
great.
Boardwalk Screen Printing is right off Arundel there, close to West Carteret, and then Friendly Market as well off Bridges Extension. So those are the two places you can buy tickets in person.
Amazing.
I am told they're selling fast. So if you want them, you should get them now. And but they do it in person for those two stores. So
love it.
And we'll drop the information in the chat
comment.
Yep, in the comments.
Yeah, sure.
Chat in the comments. Yeah. Okay, great. Perfect. Well, we'll do that. So Braxton, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping to spread the word about this incredible event and about this incredible foundation, and just thinking about the impact that it's had already is
that's incredible.
Pretty mind-boggling. So
awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Would you like to ask Braxton our final question?
I would love to. So Brax, for the second time, we would love to know what has been saving your life lately.
Man, I love this question, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I just am so eager to get to people's responses to this that I watched that first. And then
the last page of the book. I love that. That's such a hack.
Huge fan of the show. So I would say honestly, what's saving my life right now is, it's just gonna sound really funny. It's caffeine. It's caffeine.
Good one.
I love that one.
So I'm not a coffee drinker, which I truly am not. My wife is like a 3 times a day coffee drinker, and it has to be good quality coffee, you know? So I'm not a coffee drinker, but I will get down on some caffeinated soda. And I'm telling you, I went a day or 2 recently without it. And
what's your go-to?
It confirmed that it's saving my life right now.
Right. That's it.
Dr. Pepper is just, it's really at this point like a love language. So if you
like
ever,
words of affirmation,
want to
Dr. Pepper.
If you ever want to hook me up and help me out, that's the way to do it.
I love knowing that.
You heard it here, folks.
quickest way to my heart. So.
I love
So
it.
good.
Okay, Dr. Pepper, and
Yeah.
the event coming up and everything like that. We're so excited to follow along and hear the extreme success that it's going to have again this year.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for sharing.
There. We'll see you there. Thank you, Braxton. We appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you guys.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Man, I just really a neat foundation and event, and the people that are involved are just really special.
Clearly it's very loved,
Absolutely.
like it's easy to gain traction, and people talk about it around town, and like the dove hunt, I had a couple friends that did that as well. So I just think it's so cool to have something so easy to support.
Absolutely. And do you remember the Women in Business Conference when Mindy spoke? She was such a good, she killed it. I thought she was an incredible
That's a
speaker.
great keynote speaker.
Yeah. So I know she'll do a fantastic job.
I love that.
Well, what's saving your life?
I think the thing that's saving my life is Olipop. Have you heard of Olipop?
Yeah. Okay. I knew that you really liked it. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
They don't have them at the grocery stores here, but they have them at the Walmart. Yes, they're delicious. They have like a Coca-Cola, they have an orange, they have a Sprite dupe. Big fan. They're saving my life.
Olipop. So it's like a carbonated canned drink. Non-alcoholic.
Correct.
I know what y'all were thinking. Right.
Nope. Okay. But it's like, it has little probiotics in it. It's a little bit of a healthier option. Sorry, Braxton, on,
it's not
sodas and stuff like that.
Immediately, I thought of Dr. Pepper lip smackers.
Ooh.
Did you have those when you were little?
Yes.
Oh my God. I loved those.
Oh my gosh. And
yeah, those were the best.
Yeah, agree.
What about you? It's so funny that you said that, because I was going to say, so y'all know I get way over caffeinated in the mornings and I start early. So I have to go ahead and move. I feel like a master mixologist. I've started combining tea bags.
Okay, what do you have in this?
Okay, this
concoction?
one of them is an afternoon tea, which I know it's not afternoon, but it's an afternoon tea mixed with a majestic mint.
I love it.
So I have mint and green, which is in that tea bag, and then I have the afternoon, and it's really good. It's like a I don't know. I feel like I've made something here.
Well, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, and I drank all the tea, and then I added water back, and because they're 2 tea bags, I got 2. Like, it's like a not weak, it's a real deal.
I remember like maybe 2 years ago on Coffee with MC, you shared that you reuse your tea bags.
I do.
And I have not stopped thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm like a depression era. Like, I also sometimes reuse plastic baggies.
Okay, same. Yeah. My parents will put them in the dishwasher and wash them.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy.
Yeah.
That makes me so happy. Yeah, reuse your tea bags and your plastic baggies.
What a life hack.
I love that.
Well, on that note, everyone.
Okay. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will put the information below so that you can learn more about the Buddy McKeel Scholarship Foundation. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.